Hello and welcome back to Raised on a Garden Pantry. I'm Stephanie and I'm so glad you're here with me again. Or if this is your first time, welcome. Today we're going to make 2 quick breads. Stick around to see what they are. Okay, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's getting hot already, but I decided let's make these 2 breads that I have. We're gonna be making a Piggy and Kermie bread. One's a pistachio bread and the other one is a strawberry bread with something really unique. Let me grab it. Really unique to put in these breads. We're gonna put Jello pistachio pudding. And then I was looking at this recipe that was just for this pistachio bread. I'm like, you know what would be really cool is to make one with a different flavor of a Jello. And I got to looking and, I'm like, well, I found this Jello, strawberry shake. And then I decided let's name them Piggy and Kermie bread. So let's get started on we're gonna make the pistachio one first. I'm gonna use my handy dandy mixer to make this. Yes, you could do it by hand for sure, but it's easier to do it this way sometimes. All right, first we're gonna cream our butter and our sugar. How much sugar? 3/4 of a cup. Let me get my measuring cups out of my cabinet. Oh, the doggies are out playing. I actually have the door open, but it will get warm here pretty soon. I'm gonna have to close it, but sometimes it's nice. Okay, so we have I'm just not prepared. I gotta grab in here and get my my beater thing or whatever, paddle. Okay, first we're going to cream the butter and sugar together. Eggs, so we need 2 eggs. I let these sit out for room temperature. I got a shell, lovely me. Here, let me get that out. You don't want to have a little bite of that. And the person that will find that shell will be I don't know if I can get it. There we go. Get it? Yes, will be my husband. He finds anything that gets accidentally left into recipes. All right, we'll mix that up and then we need to add salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt here. And then what else? It says the baking powder. We'll add that here in a minute. Get this butter scraped down in here. Now I found this bread a while ago and it looks really good. My daughter really loves pistachios. And then I got to looking at the recipe and I'm like, you could change it up a little bit. Just change to a different pudding flavor. I'm gonna add some baking powder. Now we're going to add 2/3 cup of milk. 1, 2, and then we'll add our flour. And our Jello. Wow, okay. We need 1.5 cups of flour, and I'm gonna add this while it's running. Now I'm gonna add the Jello. That is looking really good. Let's kind of scrape it down. Well, that came together super easy. It just seems, I added the salt. Okay, just making sure I got everything. Sometimes when you make new recipes and new things, it just doesn't go well. And this recipe that I'm following is kind of written weird. You're supposed to have recipes written in a certain way, like cream your butter and sugar. And this one has it listed funny. So there is a proper way to write a recipe. All right, let's get a spatula because I think that will be better. But that is looking very green, very Kermie. Okay. All right, I'm gonna mix this up here. Get this extra flour. and get it mixed up, and then I'm gonna get a 9x13 pan, and then we will rinse this bowl out and we'll make the Miss Piggy bread or the Piggy bread. Okay, I'm going to spray this really good. You can use your butter, and then I'm going to put a little flour in the pan because I have a tendency to have these stick. So I just go the extra insurance and kind of get it in there, and it will come out easier. It's worth this step, I find, especially with these older. It must be they're not a non-stick pan or anything, so aluminum knows where. I was gonna say stainless steel, but I'm like, that's not it. That's not it. All right, and then I just take my bucket and just kind of shake it back in there. It's kind of an old school way of doing things. All right, I've tasted this. This is gonna be good, guys. This is gonna be good, kids. So, all right, now we're gonna pour this in our pan here. I am excited to try this one. My daughter loves pistachio pudding, loves pistachio. I think she's really gonna like this. And it came together so fast. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't think it was gonna come. This is really truly a quick bread, and it's homemade. Well, except the pudding, but it's all there. I mean, with all the flour and the sugar and the salt, real simple. All right, let's scrape this in, and I'll get this ready. And I'm gonna go preheat the oven, and I will make the other bread. Now, the other bread is going to be the same exact bread recipe, except I'm just gonna switch out the pudding. All right, so we'll see you back in a few minutes. Now this smells really, really, really good. The only thing is, it is not as pink as I thought it was going to be. Let's see, do I have any red food coloring? I don't think I do. I only have pink here. I'm just gonna add a little bit of it to give it a little bit more of a pink, because, let's try this. Let's see if it makes it a little pinker. This is, yeah. That should work. Oh yeah. Woo! That's good. That's more already pink. Maybe that was a little too much. Okay. Ooh, this should be. Ooh, it tastes really good too. I can taste that strawberry. That is a good pudding. Now my kids have tried the brand of banana pudding, or was a banana milkshake of that kind. And they really liked it. I never tried it because I don't generally eat that stuff. Yeah, so that is really pink. That's a great color. That's the color we're looking for. So, all right, we're going to do the same thing with the pan, and then I'll show them and we'll bake them up. All right, so here are, oops, I got shadows today. Both of the breads. This one seems a little runnier and this one's a little thicker. So this one, we'll see. We'll have to watch them a little bit as they get closer to the end. I think we make them at 350. I don't remember the time. It says an hour, but this one may take an hour, 40 minutes. This one may take a little less, but we'll watch them. I'm going to put them in for about a half an hour, and then I'll start watching them after that. Okay, so I think I figured out why the strawberry bread had a little more in, because the Jell-O was a little bigger. This one's 3.03 ounces, and this one's only 1 ounce. So that's probably why it was just a little bit more and a little runnier. So it may take just a little bit longer to bake. I think I said an hour, but probably about 40 minutes. So I set the timer at 30 minutes, and then after 30 minutes I'll start watching and checking it. I don't think it's going to take an hour to make this bread, especially the pistachio one, but you know, you never know, especially with recipes that you have never made before or you have never done, so you don't really know 100%. So I always start on the lower end and give myself some time, and then if you make them again, which I think I'm gonna make definitely the pistachio one again. That one's really good. That would be a really good one for Christmas time, right? You know? Anyway, and the pink one would be a really good one if you're having a girl and you're having a baby shower. So you could have pink bread. But anyway, we'll just wait and see. I just wanted to give you a quick little update what I've been picking in my garden. Here they are. We have lots and lots of green beans. Now, I've already canned green beans. So, and here's we picked these a couple days ago when I was picking them and getting them ready, cleaning them to put in jars. But this is what we picked last night, or yesterday evening. My son and I went out and we picked them. He picked most of these. He was a good little kid to be doing that. But this is what I have been doing in my garden. And I've already canned green beans, and I'm going to work on canning these ones as well. All right, so here we go. I got these 2 cakes out of the oven, and let's show you. Okay, here's the pistachio one. I tested them with the toothpick. The pistachio one did really well. It came out. And this one took about almost 40 minutes to cook, and this one was about 10 minutes longer. So, ooh, that one's still hot. I just took it out. Anyway, I just tested them with the toothpick. They came out clean. So they're good. So I'm just gonna let these completely cool, and then there is a simple glaze that we can make for both of them. Okay, now the bread is out and it's cool to touch. This one's sunk in just a little bit, but sometimes that happens. It might have been because of the pudding was a little bit more in the box. But they came out really well and they slide out. Now I'm gonna make a glaze for both of them. Now, you need, it says a cup of icing sugar, which is powdered sugar. We'll put that in our bowl here. I think I'm just gonna make one recipe for both the breads because I feel like that should be plenty. Now it said on here it's optional, so you can do it if you want. And basically all it is some powdered sugar and some milk. And I'm not even gonna measure it. It's about 2 tablespoons. And I'm going just to whisk that up. And you want it nice and smooth and runny, so you can put it on here. Now, I am going to, well, the pistachio one, it says about 1/4 cup of pistachios chopped up. I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle it on there after I pour it, the glaze on there. Actually, you know what, I should probably put it on a cooling rack. Let me get that out, and then we will chop up these pistachios a little bit, and then we'll dump it on. Okay, here is the cooling rack. I guess let's put those on. We'll put that down here so it doesn't make a mess, and it'll be a little easier to clean. All right, get that nice and smooth. And now I'm going to chop up these pistachios. Okay, get these kind of chopped up a little bit in bite-sized pieces. And then we'll just dump that, about half of it, on the top. So that seems like plenty for 2. Just kind of chop that up and it'll make it look really good. All right, we'll set that off to the side and we'll dump that on. There we go. We'll see. Maybe I might have to just kind of dump it on. Maybe I'll have to make 2. I don't think so. Just want a little glaze. That was probably a good choice to put that underneath. All right, we'll set this off to the side and we're going to do something else with that one. Now we can sprinkle the pistachios on top, and then that will look really pretty. I was thinking of a story with this, we're calling this frog bread. My son, when he was a little boy, we had some work, he was probably 2. We had some work done in our basement, putting in a new window or something that was left open, and it must have been overnight, a frog came in into the basement. So the next day when I went down there, I was really freaked out. Anyway, I was real freaked out. I had to have my husband and came home and had to get this frog out. Well, the next day, he remembered that. Now, this little 2-year-old, he didn't say many words, but this little 2-year-old remembered that, and he goes, frog, and I screamed, and he had this little smirk on his face. Yes, now that little boy is almost 14 years old. So anyway, so the next one I just decided, since we kind of made this one up and just changed it, the next one, all I'm going to do is take some homemade strawberry jam and the rest of the glaze mixture, move this out of your way, and we're just going to put it in here and kind of whisk it up, and we'll see just a little bit more, maybe just a little more, or some strawberry, freeze-dried strawberries. I was thinking might be good as well if you want it kind of to look like that, but I don't have those. That's not just something I keep in the house. For now, we're going to put this on this one. Now this one has a little sink in it, but oh well, it will slice up and it will still taste good. But now we're just gonna put this glaze on top, spread it around, and there, and that will have a yummy glaze as well. Now we're just going to let these sit a little bit longer, and then I will slice them up and we will taste them. There, that one looks good. I think the freeze-dried strawberries would have looked really good on there, but maybe next time. Here they are. Look at them. They look so good. Which one should I try first? I'm gonna try the strawberry one first. Okay, we got a little bite. A little TV bite. I remember hearing about that in a TV show somewhere. That's good. It's a little sweet, very strong strawberry taste, but that's good. I think if you only just added the ounce of the pudding mix, I think it would be perfect. But oh, good. I'm glad I just tried that. That's the fun thing about cooking, you know? You just try things and you get wonderful things sometimes out of just trying. All right, let's try this pistachio bread. It is so beautiful. I love that color. Let me get the top. Here we go. That is good. I like that. I like that. That's really good. That is perfect. I think I like that better than the pudding. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna try a little bite together. The two flavors go really good together. I don't know. It'd be good with a nice cup of tea or coffee if you drink coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I do drink tea. This would be really good for a nice, easy dessert. Easy, very easy to make, and it was pretty much almost all homemade except the pudding mix. So I hope y'all give this a try. Delicious. I have a feeling these will be hits at any gathering or a party or any time with your family and friends. So you have a great day, and I will see you in the